我之前就是有看到一个 Ye 的 interview, so he says that sometimes it's not that you are not right, but it's that you are not right now. And I felt that, because a lot of time you have to go as far as possible and you gotta work as hard as possible and nothing is going to happen. The hardest part for me is that you have to believe that maybe today is the day, and for me that's the hardest part, is to keep up your faith, man. It's very boring to say, but that's the foundation in terms of everything that I do. Yeah. What was presented through IMANUEL, we are able to attract people who have the same vision as well, people who try to achieve a higher standard of themselves, people who try to explore the full potential within themselves. I think it's a very grounded, a very foundation belief in the brand that I wanted people to see or to inspire through the brand. It's interesting that I always have this concept that when you dress right, you are not in a place, but you are the place, you become the ambient. So I always inspired by this kind of concept into the brand and also into every pieces that I try to design, or even for my future pieces, I always try to implement this concept. Everything that I'm doing, there's a lot of brands that are doing the same thing and they are doing even better. But for me, it's always about the authenticity behind why you do it. Yes, there are people who did the same thing, or there are even your friends who did the same thing as well. They can be your competitor, but at the end, it's always about how you compete with yourself. It's the mental, it's the mind game internally. You've got to be so clear about the vision that was given to you that you know that it's far more than just building a brand. For me, that's the authentic part that I mentioned. Having fear is very normal. There's a person that I wouldn't say he's my mentor, but he's someone that I always seek out for advice. Whenever I have questions, he told me that getting things done is better than getting things perfect. 我会一直 remind 自己这句话，因为 yes, you are fear of failure, but you still gotta work. 你明天还是要继续做，你还是有这个 vision 你需要去 achieve. Fear is just 它是一个 illusion, and whenever I have self-doubt, I sort of reminding myself that this is why most people don't win. This is why most people never start anything, and I don't let myself become the most people. The purpose of this pop-up, 我们只是想要有一个 platform 去 engage and to, connect with our friends and family. People that supporting us throughout our journey, and 就想要有一个比较 physical 的 moment together 啦。Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Let's imagine if I watch back this interview after a few years. What I would advise myself in the future, I would say it's probably the most boring stuff, but faith is the foundation of everything, right? 不管是好的还是坏的, you have to keep believing that everything happens for a reason, everything is possible, and whether it's a good result or a bad result, or even there's nothing, just keep working. Yeah.